guys, welcome back. This is your boy again, Adamslink. How you guys doing? Show that support your boy, like this video, comment, share it on all platform. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Adamslink, and make sure to subscribe and click the bell notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. And also, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. So it seems as if Tiwa Savage has finally made it to our syllabus, school syllabus. So in Federal University, Lafayette, Faculty of Art, someone asked a question. Tiwa Savage, notorious video trended in 2021. What's the connection between musical lyrics and poetry? Tiwa Savage, notorious video trended in 2021. What's the connection between musical lyrics and poetry? Honestly, I cannot even answer that question. But it seems as if they are referring to Tiwa Savage Xtape. Tiwa Savage notorious video trended in 2021. We already know that notorious video. So, what was the connection between music, lyrics, and poetry? So, music, lyrics, and poetry. Well, they go hand in hand though. But why? They should have just asked, what's the connection between music, lyrics, and poetry? Simple and short. Why are you not adding Tiwa Savage notorious video trended in 2021? It has no connection with what you are asking. So people shouldn't, I think the student shouldn't bring this Tiwa Savage notorious video or try to answer that question about Tiwa Savage notorious video, because the main question is, what is the connection between musical lyrics and poetry? Not Tiwa Savage. Do not say, oh, Tiwa Savage said, no. You're going to fail. It's just using that one to divert your attention so that you will answer about Tiwa Savage Xtape and then you fail. You understand what I mean? So do not answer that question. And let's talk about Davido. You know, we have been saying Davido training. They learn how to box. Very soon, guys, I'll be saying it very soon. This exhibition, boxing exhibition that they usually do in United States of America, that was recently now introduced to South Africa, it will be introduced here in Nigeria by our celebrities, and I will really, really love it. I will really see someone. I would really like to see some artists who have beef with each other step into the ring. I'm telling you, that thing will definitely happen one day. One day, that thing will happen in Nigeria. Just watch and see. I am prophesizing it now. That thing, that exhibition, Bossy exhibition will happen here in Nigeria. So let us not talk about Bossy exhibition now. We're talking about Davido. You know, Davido uncle is coming out for governorship election, for governor in their state. And it seems as if there is a war within Adeleke's family. Davido posted this man's picture, his uncle though, and he wrote, he said, wonderful. Me, I finished university with a 2.1, but is now causing daily who struggle to even get a 2.2. That is now forming intellectual that has not succeeded in building one single thing in his life on his own. This life, we should beware of fake. Well, he's telling you now, this man who is who want to run for governorship election, who is his uncle, is contesting with another of his uncle for governorship election in Osun State. He also said, is be the one close to you with God uncle Dele Momodu? Well, the thing is that this is uncle. They have to you know, we already know one Davido's popular uncle, the dancing senator, who ran for election the other time, and although he won, but court and the re-election knocked him out. So he is also coming as well. Then another of his uncle from the same delegate's family is contesting against this. His uncle is this dancing senator. And this is something that they should have handled privately first. And they may have told him that, come on, man, you cannot be running against your brother. Calm down, allow this guy to finish. And honestly, he should have listened to me. I will not like it my own brother they run against me, because he knows I like that thing. He never really said he like it, so he should have listened. And Davido is not happy with that. And Davido is calling this man out outrightly. I do not know how his father will feel about it, but it seems that Davido has don't go a little bit too far, calling him out, saying that he has never built one single thing in his life. That is a really big insult, guys. Insult, strong one. Well, guys, let's move past that. Then check this out. I do not know if you guys will take this money. This person said, something just happened right now. A madman just dashed me 200 naira. I am in the local bar in my area trying to fill our questionnaires. This madman walked in and gave me 200 naira. I asked him why. He said, I just want to dash you. Fear they catch me to take him. Just imagine you staying in your office or doing something and a madman, a lunatic, just walk up to you, say, Chama, make I dash you those 200 naira. Honestly, what will you do with that 200 naira? Are you going to take it, dash it out to another person? I know that's definitely what most of you will do. Or you will take it, buy food, buy something to eat with that money. What will you do with it as a Nigerian? As a Nigerian, using that your Nigeria mentality to judge, what are you going to do with that money? I bet some of you will carry that money, dash it out immediately. You won't even touch the money, save. Some of you might even walk away. And then speaking of money, check out this man. Saudi-based Nigerian man mock the naira. Well, I understand the mixed reaction to this, so it's not good for him to have laughed about Nigerian naira, about his country currency like that. But honestly, the people who introduced that paper, that nylon money, honestly, I not do us well. That money they clean, it fades. It fades. Well, sorry guys, I had to switch over. This free Xtape's car. He came to my house earlier to pick me to somewhere. So let's continue. Here is our pastor. His name is Todd. So he was trying to make a point while preaching to people. So he called out a man and spit on his hand, then rub it on this man's face. Well, honestly, that's one of the most disgusting video I've seen in 2022. And this pastor did it all because he was trying to prove a point. If you want to prove a point to the people you are preaching to, why not spit on your hand, then rub it on your own face? Why must you rub it on someone else's face in order for you to prove a point? This is something about our mentality. Why do we have to use other people to prove points? Why don't you use yourself to prove a point to others? Why? And now, after much criticism, he decided to come out to apologize. Hear him out.
I just want to acknowledge what happened yesterday when the spit hit the fan. I watched it back and it was disgusting. Like, that was gross. I want to validate everybody's feelings. That was a distraction to what I was really trying to do. I was really trying to make the word come alive and for people to see the story. But yesterday it got too live, and I own that. And I just want to make sure people know that we want to help people. We want people to see Jesus. We want people to feel loved. We want people who are desperate to be able to find hope. And I'm passionate about that, so much so that I try to do extreme things to help people get it. And yesterday it crossed the line. So I love you guys. I appreciate everybody that's been praying for us and sending us messages. When Jesus spit on that man, he was blind and then he could see. For my brother who I love and honor so much, I just called him. He was bald before I spit on him, and he's still bald today. So no miracle here. And so next time I'll rethink and do something differently.
For you to, forgive him about. Then check what this guy said about prostitution and ritualism. That is one of the most trended issue currently in Nigeria. Prostitution, mostly Yahoo guys, and ritualism. So this governor's aide, Osas, he said, our parents are the reason why our young girls, boys are into prostitution and ritual. Let me say the truth here. If there is anyone to blame for the killings of our young girls by our young boys, are our parents. Over the years, our parents failed to bring up our young girls and boys in the fear of the Lord. Today, we see increase in prostitution and ritualism and ritual killings. Some of you blame it on the government inability to provide jobs for the youths, but you all also fail to understand that there is no way government will provide jobs for all Nigerians. Majority of our parents are the ones pushing our young girls and boys into prostitution and ritual. I also do understand that there are papes pressure, but you see, when you are probably trained with the fear of God, no matter the pressure, there are some things you won't do. Not because there is money, not because there is no money, but because you have the fear of God in you. How many of our parents today question their children's sources of wealth? Well, I agree with him, none. How many of our parents today knows where their children are living? Few. How many of our parents today know the kind of friends children are keeping? How many of our parents will reject money given to them by their children because they know the money is illegal? There are some of these questions we need to ask ourselves as parents. Well, let me emphasize on that fear of God. Honestly, let's all be completely honest. I'm not just going to be biased. If you have fear of God in you, there are certain things you won't do. No matter how, no matter the hardship, no matter any the circumstance, you won't do. You will not do it. You will not compromise because of that fear of God. I'm not saying fear of your religion. No. I'm not saying fear of pastor. I'm not saying fear of mosque or church. I'm talking about fear of God. Only few persons have such fear in their heart. Fear of God. There are some certain things, no matter how you are suffering, you won't do. So I'm just going to emphasize on that one alone. And again, our parents as well. We just collect money from our children. We don't even care if they stole the money, if the money is from my illegal means. Nothing. We don't even care. We do not even want to hear it. Just give us the money. Give us the money. That's the only thing they think about. That's the only thing they want to know. Well, come on, man. You're not supposed to the again. They think twice, though.